Let's all go off the record for a minute. President Obama and I have this in common. We both went to and both taught at law schools. He studied the same Constitution I did, ours, the United States. So tonight, a constitutional law refresher for all of us, including and mostly for President Obama. Here it is. Article 2, Section 2, Clause 2 of the U.S. Constitution includes the treaty clause, which empowers the president to propose and negotiate agreements between the United States and other nations, which becomes treaties after, yes, after the advice and consent of a supermajority of the U.S. Senate. Now, that means the president has no power to make a deal solely with Iran, solely alone. He can't do that. Presidents are not kings. They're not dictators. And under our Constitution, the president of the United States has broad powers, but by no means absolute powers. So why does the White House not want Congress to vote on a deal with Iran? Here's Press Secretary Josh Earnest.
Ultimately, we can't put in place an additional hurdle for that agreement to overcome here at the 11th hour.
Hurdle? That clause is not a hurdle. Josh Earnest may think it trivial. I don't. It's the Constitution to be respected and adhered to. Any deal with Iran, good, bad, or indifferent, impacts the world and impacts generations. So none of that slippery stuff about the president going alone and any deal between the United States and Iran must go to the United States Senate for advice and consent. That is what the Constitution says. And if the president doesn't believe me, you should look it up. Article 2, Section 2, Clause 2. And that's my off-the-record comment tonight.